Where's TK today?
We are just outside Pierre, South Dakota. It's the capital of South Dakota. We saw the capital yesterday, but right now we're sitting outside of the Oahe Dam and Reservoir and the hydroelectric power plant
That we hope to tour today,
Yeah.
but that'll be week 35. We're talking about week 33.
Yeah, it was a good week. I think we started it somewhere I didn't think I was going to like so much, but it got so many good reviews, we thought, well, we've got to go check it out.
Museum of Fur Trade in Chadron was quite interesting. It's really small, it seemed from the outside, but the inside was quite a bit of material.
The museum, yeah, they had, what, 5 different rooms and then the space in the back. And the history was interesting because it was built on the site of, in 1937, the...
18.
Sorry, right, 1837. 1937, whatever.
100 years here and there, between friends.
1837, where the American Fur Company was originally located.
These buildings were reconstructed following archaeological excavation of the site. They sit on the original foundation stones. The upright posts are reset in the original post holes. At the time of the reconstruction in 1956, there were still 2 men living who had been in the trading post when it operated. John and Herbert Bissonette were of immense help in providing information about the layout of the inside of the building, the location of the windows, and how the trading post operated in its last years.
They had 6,000 artifacts here. It was amazing from the fur trading. They actually had over 800 firearms dating back to 1640.
This collection is unlike any other in the world.
Within this collection, you will find guns that were given by the British government to Indians who were their allies in the French and Indian War, the Revolutionary War, and the War of 1812. You will find guns that were purchased by the American Fur Company to supply their trading posts, such as the Bordeaux post on the museum's ground. There are several in a case by themselves that show guns which were found by the early settlers after the Indians had left. Guns that had been thrown away after battles because they were broken, guns that were lost by hunters, and guns that belonged to hunters who had been killed by animals such as bears or buffalo. Europeans tried very hard to keep firearms out of the hands of Indians because they knew that was the only advantage that they had in battle. However, by the 1640s, guns had made it into the Indians' hands in such numbers that they could no longer avoid their sale. And so the Dutch began selling guns to the Indians. Then that was followed by the French, then the English, and by the late 17th century, virtually every Indian tribe was able to obtain firearms. By about 1700, a special type began to be developed by the English. This was called eventually the Northwest gun, and it features a light, smooth bore that could be either used with a round ball or with shot. It was accurate up to 100 yards, and it had several features that remained standard for nearly 200 years, and that is a serpent side plate opposite the lock. It had a flat brass butt plate, and the weight was under 7 pounds, which was important to an Indian who had to travel hundreds of miles hunting for game to feed his family and to provide the furs that would finance the goods he wanted to purchase.
That was our Nebraska trip, but as we were leaving the state, we did want to find one small stop to spend the night and break up the drive before leaving and heading into South Dakota. So we found a wildlife spot, Bordeaux, the WLM, and thought it might be a good place. It was pretty much a parking lot.
Yeah, it was a parking lot next to the road.
Having said that, we did go for a walk, I guess that night.
In the sandhills, yeah.
Yeah, we only one night, and it was really cool. A storm was coming in, the light was amazing. Yeah, I enjoyed that walk much more than I thought I was going to.
some beautiful stuff, Karen. we had these big,
Oh, but they're like dandelions.
the dandelions, yeah. And Karen was trying to grab one to blow it off, and she picked it up and pulled it out, and it went poof. And she's like, oh.
Mother Nature took care of it, so I couldn't get to it. Look at him go. We're not gonna chase you, buddy, but you kind of are walking right in front of us. You have my permission to bite him, pup. Oh, he's full of water, though.
Is it? Oh, yeah. Let's get the water.
And that was the end of Nebraska, so we took off to South Dakota the next day.
Yeah, headed to Hot Springs.
Hot Springs.
When we pulled into Hot Springs, we had discovered that, we've been on the road for 8 months. Always left the water pump on. We don't do that anymore.
It's the water pump catastrophe of 2020.
Well, we just got to Hot Springs and we found water on the outside, which is not good. It's supposed to be that. It's not supposed to be dripping there. And then come in here and there's water in here. That's not supposed to be water in there either. And then we come into here and this is a lake floating. Apparently something popped out of the medicine cabinet, hit the faucet on the sink, filled up the gray water, and it's been running ever since. It drained the water tank and filled up the gray tank. So now we gotta go find someplace to dump the gray tank because we have a swimming pool in our shower. And the pump was still running, so hopefully the pump's not damaged. I don't know how long it's been this way, but we've been on the road for over an hour and it's been a really rough ride. So with all the winds, I don't know, well, let's find out, because luckily this little town does have a free dump and fill station. So guess we're heading there. Stuff happens.
Inconvenience, horrible, but whatever.
Yeah, we ran to the Hot Springs has a free dump, so we took care of that and we're off to the Freedom Trail.
They have a lovely little trail downtown along the river.
They have Hot Springs is known for their hot springs, believe it or not.
Yeah, they pushed the boat out when they named that one.
Yeah, but they did have a beautiful little waterfall. There was also a spring-fed fountain that popped out of the wall. Here we go.
Diving in.
Head first.
Yeah, which was not hot.
It was not cold.
It's lukewarm. It's not like water.
Yeah. Good thing.
And there's lots of people parking and filling up their jugs, so obviously it was fine to drink as well.
Yeah. We also had lunch and got some ice cream.
And the ice cream shop.
Stayed 2 nights in the town of Oral.
Oral, the big old unincorporated community of 66 people.
Yeah.
and we jacked them up into 70.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, my math's off a little bit there, but
It's called Wild and Woolly Boondocker location.
Yeah.
Lori was our host. Wonderful woman. Really appreciated the conversation we had with her.
really like Lori. If we were in California, my Cali girls and I would incorporate her into our mix, and she would be one of us. Enjoyed spending some time with her.
We went to Custer State Park and went to their brand new visitor center, the Bison Center.
The Bison Center, yeah.
We drove the wildlife loop in Custer State Park.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Off you go. Thank you.
There were so many buffaloes there.
So many bison. You were kicking them out of the way. They were everywhere. And the little ones are so cute. I fit like 3 in the back seat.
Custer State Park manages roughly 14,000 bison herd through its annual fall roundup to maintain a population size that matches the rangeland's carrying capacity. During this event, staff and volunteer riders drive the herd into corrals and conduct health checks, administer vaccinations, and brand the calves. They also sort out the excess animals to be sold at public auction. During the annual buffalo roundup, the operation relies on a team of around 60 horseback riders.
What you doing? Grab the babies. Hi.
This team is composed of a mix of Custer State Park staff, wildlife management professionals, and up to 25 selected volunteer cowboys and cowgirls. That'd be fun to get on that volunteer list.
Yeah, look at them. There we go. So we thought we had solved our water flooding problem, and we were proven wrong. So yeah, I thought something had fallen out of the cabinet, and we corrected that, closed it, moved some things, adjusted stuff, went on our merry way, and didn't give it any more thought. Said,
Yep.
hey, high five, we handled that rather well.
Yes.
And then we got into
Went to the water park.
Yeah. And yeah, we did not. It was it was again emptied the freshwater tank, which was even more full this time, and filled up the gray tank, filled up the bathroom, and then also made its way into the camper as well.
Yeah, when we pulled into the water park, I jumped out to go grab our bathing suits because we were gonna pop into their little local water park. You could see a trail of water leading all the way up to the camper. I'm like, it was so much water. Popped the door open and water just came rushing out of the actual floorboard. Not much video, so you're gonna have to think about it in your mind.
Yeah, we weren't thinking, this would be fun to get some video.
Yeah, it'd be fun for content.
We were thinking, Tom's gonna kill me because I'm pretty sure I did this somehow. Sent a note to my brothers and said what happened, and they're both sailors and water tanks and all that jazz. So my brother's like, it wasn't the black tank. And I said, no, if it was the black tank, we would have just started some matches, throw them in, and walked away.
Yeah. There was about an inch of water inside the camper, actually where you stand and where you walk. So it had kind of gotten into everything. And
I didn't see that part, so I'm gonna have to envision it as well.
I bet you're wondering why we're parked like this, because the water pump was left on again and something in the bathroom fell and turned on the water, and it drained the entire 33 gallons into the camper. And so I'm trying to do this so I can drain the water out of it.
So it was totally my fault, by the way. I had a makeup bag that had been sitting behind the faucets and been sitting there quite happily for 8 months, and it decided that we were being way too peaceful. So it reached its little hand out and turned that faucet on 2 days in a row. So it has now been thrown out.
We don't yell at each other. We don't get mad at each other. We don't do any stuff like that. We just focus on the problem. We don't talk about the problem. We just address the problem. And so in that way we work well. We're not, blaming each other. We're not pointing fingers. We're just
secretly
making mental lists to recall in our future points.
Well, if he ever bugs me about this again, I'm gonna bring back 1943. You said.
After we addressed that and got everything cleaned up, we headed back to Lori's and the Boondockers Welcome. Sat down with her and had a great couple-hour conversation. She baked some fresh cookies. It was very nice.
It's very nice. Thank you, Lori.
Yeah, Lori, really appreciate you. The next day, we headed into Custer State Park.
Custer itself.
Custer, most of the campgrounds in Custer are 90-day reservations, so we don't plan that far ahead.
Yeah.
We don't often know where we're going the next day, but they do have a really cool program that has same-day reservations.
Yeah, which is actually, there's lots of campsites that have first come, first serve, and I love that too. But I like this one because then you can at least plan a little bit.
Yeah.
So at 7 o'clock in the morning, if you're, right on the gun, that you've got a spot. So then you can kind of meander your way there.
Yeah, first come, first serves are horrible because you pull in, they're all taken. What are you going to do now?
Yeah.
A lot of these places don't have service. You don't have it searching around. You're kind of stuck. But with same-day reservations, 7 a.m., you make your reservation, you got a spot, and you got that spot as long as you've done your reservation for. So.
And as long as you get there by 10, which I like as well, too, because they said, and I don't know how much it's policed, that if you make the reservation and you don't physically take it by 10 p.m., then they release it.
Center Lake Campground has this feature, and it's just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Thoroughly enjoyed the time there. Now, we did go through Wind Cave on the way to Custer. You coming with us?
We did do some hiking there.
That one's free.
Yeah, Wind Cave, there's no entry fees. If you want to do the caves, they have different fees for different caves and different lengths of caves. We've seen enough caves.
We've done Carlsbad, which is kind of the gold star of caves. And we also did, I can't remember the name now,
Yeah, it starts with a K.
Yeah, I loved that one too. Of those two, I think you can't get any better than that.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm sure those caves are fantastic as well, but we decided to go for a couple of hikes instead.
Yeah. We did the Prairie Vista Trail.
Mhm.
That one was interesting. It is right outside of the visitor center, so very easy. We also did the Rankin Ridge one.
That was nice. I like that one too.
And that was the highest peak in the park.
It was 5,000 feet
In Wind Cave.
in Wind Cave, yeah.
We did get to Center Lake on Thursday, so luckily by Friday I think they were all booked up because everybody books up at 7 a.m.
Which I was thinking, if you wanted to get in there and you just pay for an extra night, you book it on Thursday and then you have the whole weekend. But that's where if you don't get there by 10, you don't get the reservation, which I liked. People can't just throw an extra 20, 25 bucks at a extra day to save the whole weekend and not use it. It was a well set up park too. Like, we've been into some state parks and national parks, etc., and it's fine. You pay for the spot and you enjoy the park and everything, but they had a lot of programs as well. That also might be because we are now in bigger travel season too. Thursday, did we do much of anything on Thursday? I think we
just got to camp and we did the hikes and stuff on the way to the park.
Oh yeah, it was a little later when we got in, so yeah.
The first day we got there, they had this borrow a kayak program where you can they've got 2 nice park employees there.
Yeah.
And they give you life jackets and the kayak and says, go to town.
Kayak time.
You guys excited?
And we're being lazy. We're not blowing up our own. We're using the parks.
Yeah, free kayak tours. Sounds good.
And we did the whole lake in about an hour.
Yeah, I mean, we have a kayak on board, but it is so much easier just to borrow their stuff and give it back to them than haul it down, pump it up, all that jazz. Ooh, we got heron? Turkey vulture?
When we got to Custer, we removed the camper off of the truck. That's something, it's kind of a pain. It's like a 2-hour process to get it all the way off and put it all the way back on. It's just frustrating and we don't normally do it, but we wanted access into the park. We wanted access into all of the Needles Highway, which was just gorgeous,
This bit of business that we got going on here does not go through those tunnels.
No.
The truck almost didn't go through those tunnels.
The Needles Highway, they call this an engineering work of art, which runs through Custer, curving between towering granite cliffs and ponderosa forest. The Needles Highway was another brainstorm of Peter Norbrecht. Peter Norbrecht searched for routes that would provide the grandest views. The road to engage the scenes of a masterpiece of engineering. In 1919, the route Norbrecht mapped out was, to conventional engineer standards, impossible to build. When Norbrecht asked his engineers, Scoville Johnson, if he could build it, he replied, "If you supply me with enough dynamite." "2 years and 150,000 pounds of dynamite later, The results were a winding road through the upthrusting sentinels of stone and granite highway. What did you think about the Needles Highway?
The tunnels are fun. Yeah, it's pretty. It's through woods. It's got a lot of winding roads, etc. You occasionally see a buffalo, but they're really down in the plains mostly.
On that same drive, we went to Daryl's Chainsaw? Dale's Chainsaw.
Dale's.
Apparently he's got a lot of outlets around the place, but this is one of his main ones with the huge Sasquatch. Look at that big fella. Pretty cool. We did hike a 4-mile hike around Sylvan Lake.
Yeah, Sylvan Lake.
Sylvan Lake, and down the Sunday Gulch Trail. A beautiful little trail. The lake is really nice. The first descending part is quite gnarly. I mean, it's one heck of a descent. They've got a lot of rails around, which are really nice.
Fortunately, yeah.
I would definitely give it a 5 stars. It was a beautiful hike.
Yeah, I agree.
We start getting off into the Gulch. Like the first 2 miles are really cool. I thought it was 6 miles.
Could be.
I think it's 6 miles. First 2 miles are really cool. The middle 2 miles are all and then the last 2 miles are really cool.
See civilization.
Yeah. Thank you. Lake.
The next day I went fishing because they also had a fishing program at Center Lake. It's called Catch and Cook. Fishing poles is the one time that you don't actually require a license to fish. That's my kind of thing. Oh, I smashed all those kids. There was a bunch of kids there, and
Did you make them cry?
I mean, I tried to make them cry. I let them touch the fish and everything because I caught a fish. I caught 2 fish actually. Kept getting little nibs, and then I would hook it and bring it in, and everybody was really happy because no one had caught a fish there in quite a while. So they didn't even remove their cooking equipment out of the bins. Yeah. Unfortunately, this one was not a keeper. I had to throw it back.
Yeah, at least you caught something.
At least I caught something. I had fun. It was a good time. The next day we hiked an 8-mile hike.
Yeah, that one was good.
To South Dakota's highest peak. Okay, sweetie part. Oh, look at, we match.
Oh, we color coordinated this morning.
Isn't that cute? All right, we're off to
Death. Certain death.
Elk's what?
Black Elk Trail.
Black Elk Trail.
Black Elk Peak.
Yep. This will be the highest point in South Dakota. And it's a grueling 7.5 miles and 1,400 feet.
I didn't look. I don't need to know that.
You're gonna know it soon enough. Well, I guess once you get up there, then it's too late.
Exactly.
But it's a beautiful day, 8:20, and we're off on our day.
Hopefully we'll see you later.
It'll be fine, they said. No, you're fine. I want you in the picture.
I would not want to fall down there.
Then we went to go see Mount Rushmore that evening.
Mount Rushmore, boom, boom, boom.
Mount Rushmore is one of those places that you take an hour or two to get there, to park, to walk up to it. You take a picture and you go home.
But you keep your parking pass for a year in case you want to go back and do it again.
Yeah. Yeah, the parking pass is good for a year. It's only $10 to get in. The actual monument is free. We did watch a video on the building of it.
What flavor do you want?
I want the bomb, but I guess the one to get is the vanilla.
Yes, it's TJ's, Thomas Jefferson's original recipe, and they have it here. So, I mean, when you're in Thomas Jefferson land, are we? He's on the hill.
Sure.
So that was week 33.
We're back in our hometown of South Dakota. Home state of.
So if you like, hit subscribe, give us a comment, follow along, tell us what we missed because we might be coming back.
Absolutely.
Happy trails.
See you out there.